Hello, welcome to Active Baking. In this video I'll be showing you how to make my pumpkin and ginger sandwich biscuits with a coffee buttercream. In this video I'll be showing you how to make my pumpkin and ginger biscuits. These will be sandwiched with a coffee buttercream filling. The video will be structured into two parts. First we'll be making the biscuit and then we'll be making the buttercream filling. This video is part of a series of videos I'm doing where my main ingredient is pumpkin in each of my recipes. These are called season specials, so each season I'm going to choose an ingredient associated with that season. For autumn, this is pumpkin. As my ingredient for autumn is pumpkin, I thought it would be fun to go to a local farm and pick my own pumpkin, so I went to Broxbush's farm, which is in Northumberland. I'll include a link in the description to the video where I give a little tour of me going pumpkin picking. If you'd like to see more recipe videos incorporating pumpkin, then please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Before you begin making your biscuits, you first need to preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius for a conventional oven and 180 degrees Celsius for a fan oven. The ingredients you will need to make the biscuits are 185 grams of plain flour, 150 grams of dark brown sugar, 150 grams of unsalted butter at room temperature, 40 grams of grated pumpkin, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 4 tablespoons of ground ginger and 1 egg yolk. In a large bowl, you firstly need to combine your butter and your dark brown sugar, and then you combine this with a hand whisk until creamy. Our next step is to add the pumpkin and the egg yolk. Lastly, we add our flour, cocoa powder and ginger. We now need to mix this until the mixture comes together as a ball of dough. For this next step, you will then need a cookie cutter. This could be around 5 centimeters long, a rolling pin, a lightly floured surface. Make sure that it's flat, clean and dry. And then we're going to put our biscuit dough onto the surface and lightly flour the bottom so that it doesn't stick. And just give it a light dusting all the way across. And we're going to roll it out until it's around 1/2 centimeter thick. Now that we have rolled out our dough, we're going to cut out little shapes and put them on a lined baking sheet. Once the biscuit shapes are all cut out, you can then put it in the oven and cook for 10 minutes. To make the coffee buttercream, you will need 100 grams of unsalted butter at room temperature, 100 grams of icing sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of coffee granules mixed in with 1/2 teaspoon of water. Firstly, to make the buttercream, what we want to do is soften the butter so that it's ready to receive the icing sugar. You'll need an electric whisk. Now that the butter is softened, we can add the icing sugar and stir until it becomes a nice creamy buttercream. Now that the mixture has become creamy, we can add our coffee. If once you've made the buttercream, you want it to be a bit stronger, you can always add a little bit more. It's completely up to you. Once your biscuits have completely cooled, you can then start to apply your buttercream filling. You can use a piping bath like I'm doing, or you can just use a spoon, scoop a bit out, put it on the biscuit, spread it around, add the other biscuit, and that's also fine. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a written up version of my recipe, you can find this in the description below. This is to my blog where I post written up versions of all my recipes, so you can find them all on there. If you enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more like it in the future, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram @activebaking to see more updates on what I'm baking and little teasers of my recipes to come. And if you do make the recipe, please comment and let me know how it went. Thank you again for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.